Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. My name is Erica, and today it is Green Thumb 2025. We're getting ready. We're loading up the car and we're heading out. Got my coffee, and then we're gonna switch over to water because it's gonna get hot. Got our sunscreen on. We're gonna get our tennis shoes. We got extra water bottles. Got all our supplies. Got our wheelbarrow carts, and then we'll have to get some fresh squeezed lemonade while we're there. So that's always good. And then we're meeting up with some friends, looking for some treasures today. So let's see what we end up finding. Excited to go. Bye bye. I apologize. I had the camera flipped the other direction when I first started the video. When we arrived, I do end up realizing it, and I do flip the camera the other direction. Every year we go, it gets busier and busier, but unfortunately, Saturdays are the busiest day, but you have to go as early as you can on Saturday because all the good stuff will be gone. Sundays are still quite busy, but you have much more slim pickings to choose from. I didn't get to really go in this booth. My husband took my kiddo in, and he actually did find a bromeliad. It's one that actually doesn't have spikes on the sides, which is really nice because they are quite spiky, but I've never seen one that's been kind of smooth edged, and it's a light green, variegated looking, very pretty. I'll have to show you a picture of that. It's always really cool to see the really large desert roses. And look, there's a desert rose bonsai. That's incredible. Oh, look, it's a bear. That's pretty, huh? Look at this one. 10 years in training. 10 years on this. It's a must to go look at the Bonsai Society plants. Every single year, they blow us away. 2 months? Ooh, look at this one. Yeah? Oh, so pretty. They're my favorite.
Yeah, I think it is.
Wow, look at that. 10 years in training. This one's so pretty. Wow, that's so cool. Turn around. You gotta go this way.
That one's got fun, and it's like, I watered one today and I stayed That's sweet. We have that whole sun.
Huh? Yeah, trim boss? What's that?
Okay. And then after 20 years.
Yes. I like the yellow ones. $40. I got this, I believe it's a jasmine vine with the white flowers. I have put it in the ground and there's these little yellow vines. I feel like it can't be good. It just looks like it's suffocating. Okay, so here's where I planted it, and I swear all of these little yellow vine things have just creeped up on the plant. It's only been in the ground for a couple weeks, and it almost feels like dried rubber bands. You know how they just break apart, really brittle? They're a little thinner though, and almost a little sticky, but they are really tying themselves to the trellis and the vines of the plant. Has anyone seen this before, and do you have any information for what's going on? Here's one of the main booths that sells the little bonsai trees pre-made. Those ones and several other that just have little tiny flowers on them are so freaking cute. They're just like mini trees. I mean, they really are, but they're just so adorable. They're just shrunken mini trees. I love it. I can't get enough. I'm gonna go back.
At Busier.
This is literally like.
These guys here, those over there.
Some of the orchids are over $100. This year they didn't have as many orchid booths as normal, but they did still have some pretty orchids.
Yeah.
The annual butterfly tent. They had some gorgeous, humongous butterflies this year. I have never seen so many large butterflies, but there is one I'm going to show you in a second that I've never seen as big.
The underside. They say it's really beneficial. Before somebody was like, wow, look at that big one.
That's beautiful.
These are all the plants you need to get.
Well, I get a lot. We got monarchs and I've got little really tiny ones I haven't identified.
Wow.
I don't have the
I'm wondering.
That's insane. I've never seen one that big.
Here are some more of the orchids they had this year. I love the ones that have the dangling roots. They are so cool, but they are not cheap. As you hear someone saying, they're $125, I think, for some of these. And here are some more of those large desert roses. I've had some for several years, but I've actually lost a few. Some of my older ones, so I'm really disappointed. Some of these are, oh my goodness, several, like up to $600 plus. I usually get one every year. This is the first year I did not get one. There was a peach one I really liked, but I think the cheapest ones are usually $45 for at least, you know, some of the exotic colors. I've gotten a few exotic ones. It's best to get them small. They'll eventually get bigger, but I didn't get any this year. I'm kind of bummed.
On the peach one.
That one's 30.
Ooh, rare crusted. That's interesting.
Why didn't I get that one? While I was waiting for Eli, I grabbed one of these too.
You're fine. No, I'm doing a video. Stupid pictures. Yeah.
Oh, here's a quick little view of our bromeliad. My kiddo showing me the crafts that he made at the little kid tent. And while he was crafting with Daddy, I got me some lemonade at the last minute.
What? I like what? I don't know. Good question. Which one's your favorite?
No. You got the Amtrak.
Mine's, I don't know.
Oh, look, you got the whole sesame train.
train.
Look, you see the sesame train?
The Sesame Street train. Which is your favorite?
There's a pumpkin town. There's Fall Town over there.
Do you know that you?
What's your favorite train? Which one?
Oh, there's the Amtrak.
You like the Amtrak, the Sesame Street, or the... I'm gonna
Oh,
call
there's
it
a
the
big
chocolate
one.
train.
I like
because
the old train.
The chocolate train. It's got all a
Choo-choo.
bunch of chocolates.
Here it
It's
comes.
got the salt. It's carrying the salt.
Do you know that you did that?
Thank bars,
Like you did.
chocolate syrup.
I've never bought merch, but I was talked into it, and I'm glad I did. I actually really like that shirt. It's soft, and you gotta support. I was just talking about this plant earlier today, and I went home to look at it to take pictures, and I saw these little star-shaped, kind of rubbery feeling flowers coming from the Heya. I've never seen anything like it. They look like little candies. They felt so cool. But you wouldn't have been able to see them if I didn't lift up the edge. And then a few days later, they popped. I didn't know they actually changed shape. I didn't know any of this happened. Absolutely amazing. Incredible. So thanks for hanging out and watching while we chat about the Green Thumb 2025. Hope to see you next time.